Some people have been asking what my ranked loadout looks like, so I've gone ahead and deleted them, and I'm going to go ahead and show y'all. So my ranked loadout is actually two loadouts. So mine's always Vector, of course, but I'm going to just go ranked defense. Alright. Now let me first, I'm going to go ahead and put on my outfit. Gotta always put on my outfit. Put on the Chivved pants and shirt with the Chivved YT bottoms. Put the frag in. For the vest, what are we on? Defense? Yeah, so I'm definitely going to use a light vest anyways, I'm not going to lie. It's going to be light vest on both. I don't know what I was thinking. Alright, skin. We're going to go with purple crystal. Sight. Of course, we're going to use M4. Grip vertical. Commando is also a good grip for the Vector, though. You can either use vertical or commando. It doesn't matter to you. If you have more trouble with horizontal, which is left and right recoil, then go with the commando. But for me, I'm going to go with vertical. For the muzzle, always do the oil filter. And then, of course, I'm going to put on the ruby. And then for defense, my secondary is going to be Mac 10 because the Deagle, I mean, you can one-shot with it, yeah, but it's not going to do as much as it will for you on attack. So we're going to go with the Mac 10, just another gun we can spray after we get done using all of our vector ammo. Zip Stitch Poison, of course, with the M4 scope again. And this is my rank loadout, guys, just so you know. Obviously, you're not going to be able to afford this when you first start playing or whatever, especially the scopes and the level requirements, but you can change out the scopes. My personal favorite is Micro Reflex, besides, of course, the M4 scope. And then for Charm, of course, we're going to do Emerald and no extras. I don't really like either of the extras, if I'm honest, so I don't do either of those. And then emotes, we'll just pop out the Easy Game emote, and banner will pop out the Celestial Crescent. And then Vital, of course. Then I'm going to create one ranked ATK for attack. And in here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the vector. I've already lost the vector. There we go. And then I'm going to switch up with the skin a little bit. Switch up the charm a little bit. Actually, the skin and charm doesn't go well together. I forgot about that. So, let me just... Honestly, I kind of like purple crystal. I might do it on both. No, I'm going to do heart aqua for this one. With emerald. Or with ruby, my bad. And then I'm going to do the same side, of course. This is just personal preference right here. And then the same thing for this. You can use either. Those don't matter. Your attachments are going to be the same on both, on the same guns, of course. And then for secondary instead, I'm going to go with the deagle here. And I'm going to go with the skin. I'm going to give me some dirty slime going on, sure. Sight. I don't want to use M4 on that. What I'm talking about. I want to use red dot on that. Grip. You don't need a grip for this. I mean, you can get one, but it's just extra money. It's not needed at all. And then, of course, I got to put back on my skin. There we go. Then we're going to edit out the throwables. We're going to go with frags, of course, still. Just go for the same thing here. Vest, I'm going to go with light again. And I do got to say, light vest, this is only good if you are a high skilled player and you can hit your headshots good. Because with this, if you don't headshot, you're probably dead. So if that's not you, my alternative to that is to use the standard vest right here. You don't get any negatives from it, only positive, so there's no reason to not be using it if you're not using any other vest. Massive, it takes away speed, so. Then we go for the banner. I'm just going to do the same stuff. Of course, you can change your loadout, make it, you know, unique. I'm not doing that, though. And there we go. My ranked defense loadout and my ranked attack loadout is done. But I'm also going to create another one just called, for this one, I'll just call it Vector. Medic. And what this loadout's going to be, huh? That already exists? Oh, well, it worked. So for this one, I'm going to use a Vector, of course, again. For the vest, though, as you can guess in the name, I'm going to pull out Medic Vest. And for this one, this is going to be for both teams, really, kind of. So you can choose which one you want to do, which one would you rather have. If you feel like you need more ammo more often, go with the Mac 10. If you feel like you're always, like, you're pretty nice and good with the Deagle, then you can go with the Deagle more often in this loadout. It's just whatever your preference is. For me, I'm going to go Mac 10, though, because I feel like that's just a safer option. Because this loadout, again, like I said, it will be used on both teams sometimes. That just depends. And I'm going to explain why I'm making a third loadout. But just give me a second, okay? Let me finish making the loadout. There we go. It's going to be the same stuff, actually, so I'm not even going to finish making it. But while I'm talking, I'll work on it. Basically, this loadout, if you're versing a high-skilled player and you just can't do anything with that HP, that 60 HP you have, This one, it doesn't take away any HP, and it gives you extra health, and you can also regen health. So, I mean, this is honestly the best vest for you if, you know, you're versing a higher skill player. And also, as long as you know what you're doing with the vest, you play it more, get used to it, you'll learn how to use it and be able to, like, actually heal instead of just dying before you even get the chance to. And there we go. Now I'm going to finish up this Vector loadout. I'm going to switch it up, Purple Crystal with the Mystic Orb Charm. Sights, I'm just going to go with the same, of course. Grip, I'm going to go with the same, of course. There we go. And there's all three of my loadouts. And you obviously don't even need two. You can just do one. But this is my preference because on attack, it's get that deagle to get in there fast, you know. That's just my preference. I like getting in there fast. And on the defense, I like having extra ammo. So I have two loadouts for that and a third for, I just call this the control group, I guess, you know, just if you need something different, you got this as an alternative. And you can only do one loadout, it doesn't really matter, but the main thing is you're going to play different on attack and defense. So make loadouts set for how you're going to play on attack and defense. Hell, it can even be different guns entirely. I just did Vector on both because that's what I like. So that's honestly just the biggest thing, multiple loadouts for ranked.